Welcome back, guys, to another Kiln Build 2.0. Today we're going to be installing the flue on the burner. The burner is in, as you might have seen on a previous video, I have got a lot of content and I don't know what I've put out yet, but the burner is in the 20-foot container. Only roughly at the moment. I've put the T on the end. I've put the T on the end here. I'll have to put another thing, some L bracket thing on top. I then have to marry it up to the back wall here, mark some holes. I've also got to mark the floor because I've got a steel sheet that's going on the floor and I want to make sure I cover from the back of the burner to the front with leaving as much excess at the front as possible to stop ashes dropping onto the wooden floor. So I've put the T on. When you get a burner from Ember Air, this top first plate comes on, I don't know what it's called. This first kind of flashing comes with it. And then from there you install it all yourself. So I've had to put the T on. These brackets are super tight, it's taken me quite a while. But you just keep pushing it on, keep moving it in different directions. And there's two kind of raised bits behind here that a bracket clips them both together. I've put the, as you can see, we're dead level. I've made sure the T is right upright, and you've got to make sure that is as perfect as you can get it, because a mil or two here will be a few inches at the top and it might look a bit funky. And also I don't know if it would do anything to the performance of the burner, but really have to get this as close on upright as possible. So I've marked the center of the container here as well. So I'm going to line up the center of this back to the wall, mark my holes, scoot the burner out down to the front of the container, bring my sheet in, put that on the floor and drill my holes, get everything set, and then we'll then bring the burner back and fit the flue. Shouldn't take too long. It's about 4 o'clock now. I'm hopefully getting this done today. Get the flue up and then we'll finish off the ducting tomorrow and Monday. I've done all the ducting this side. Half of it's insulated, half of it's not. Fans are on the roof. I've got to get 2 more 90-degree bends to go on the roof for the fans. And I've got to do all the ducting on the side. But in theory, I should be able to do it in a day. It's just finding the living time. I'm out delivering every day at the moment. I delivered all this morning, then had a bit of lunch, and now I'm just trying to tackle this. So obviously I really need to get it going, but I'm kind of prioritising getting some orders out so I don't get too far behind. So it's all a bit of a rush. Anyway, we've got to put this L bracket thing here together and we'll go from there. Right, so we're going to scoot forward a little bit and we're going to go left a tiny bit. Back now. So heavy. Not much you can really do. Right guys, so we're back the next day and I'll show you what I got done last night. I got held up quite a lot last night. It's quite tricky to move this burner around on your own, and I came into some small problems I had to get round. First being, on this back wall here, it's like a container, comes in and out. The holes, I want it dead centre, because I think it's going to look quite smart in dead centre. And even if I was going to pull it off to one side, I think one would be low. Well, I don't know. I think one set of holes would be here, one set of holes would be here. So one high, one low. So I've gone straight to centre. I just had to bend the brackets slightly to accommodate for that. So I bent these, I'll flip you around. These brackets here were 90 degrees. I've bent these round to accommodate that. And I've obviously drilled the holes. I have also measured up for the square I need to do, and I've drilled the holes. So I'm going to go on the roof now and join the holes up because it's going to be a lot easier cutting down, standing on the roof, than it is holding the angle grinder up in the air and cutting it in from the top, from the bottom. And then once we've done that, I've got the steel sheet on the floor, measured up. I'm going to push the burner back, bolt on this bottom clamp. Obviously the hole's going to be in the top. We'll put one section on the top here. We will then fit another bracket to this side. So we've got one bracket on this wall. We're going to have one bracket on the ceiling on this side. So it stiffens it all up. And then we've got to put over this rubber, well, I don't know what you call it. It's like a big gasket. This goes round the chimney itself, round the flue, stops rain coming down through the roof. So then we've got to fit that, and then we're done. We just put the rest of the sections on and the top piece, and we're done. And then we're going to crack on with some ducting. So it shouldn't take too long. I will take you up there and we'll do some grinding.
I've got my headphones back on again, and it'd be interesting to know whether you can hear me under the sound of the grinder. I'm going to make sure I'm cutting this way to try and direct the sparks out into the field or down onto the back wall of the container. I don't want them going over the burner, really. Get down here. Well, that's the hole done in the top. We'll move down to the bottom now.
Welcome back. As you can see, we're on top of the 20-foot container. The flue is up. I've just got to fit that silicone gasket thing. I'm going to put some silicone around the bottom of it and then roof screw it down. It's a beautiful day. Sun is finally out and we can crack on. Get this buttoned up, then on to ducting. Electrician is coming tomorrow, so we've really got to try and crack on as much as we can. But anyway, let's get this buttoned up. Might be a bit excessive, but I'll put one at the top and one at the bottom so it's really pulled this down tight along the ups and downs. Bit of silicone squeezing out there, so that's all sealed up. We've just got to wait for, I've got a bracket coming to go halfway up this that can have 2 supports down to the container to stop this moving around at all. This is 4 meters from the burner, so it is quite high. I mean, you can see it's pretty much level with the gutter of the barn there, so it'd be good to have some more support on it.